Hi, I'm Natalie Wood Stanier, former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and I'm proud to be hanging out with Bill and Mr. Milo. He's the cutest little thing, little Milo. He's my favorite. Don't tell Bill.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm Bill and this is Mr. Milo. And you know our show, every week we're going to take you on a different adventure. You never know who you're going to see, where we're going to go. You just never know on this show. But you know, today we have a very special show. My friend Natalie Woods Stanier is going to be with us. I get to do an interview with her. I actually hired her as a TV host years ago. And you know what? She became a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. So we're going to talk about that. But the great thing is her and her husband own a business called the Texas Gun Experience here in Grapevine, Texas. And here it is. Spoiler alert. I get to shoot a .50 caliber machine gun with Natalie. Don't go away. It's going to be awesome. Before we actually go to that though, Natalie gave us a little tour. Now I have to say, I was so disappointed. We shot this tour with Natalie, walked all around her place. Something happened to the audio. There was no audio. So you'll hear me. My little voiceover is going to go over that whole tour. But then after that, we're going to actually go shoot that .50 caliber and a lot more to come. So take a look, see what you think. So here we are. What a place this was. Look at poor little Natalie. She gave such a great tour. I just couldn't believe at the end. I'm looking at it, I'm checking it out, and the audio was gone. But this place just has if you're a gun enthusiast, everything that you want is right here. You can see just how, like I said, it's 35,000 square feet, like Natalie said, to start with. But just look across the store. The equipment and the, not only the guns, but all the accessories, holsters, loaders, ammunition, everything you can possibly imagine. They have individual training rooms. Oh, and look at the machine gun wall. Everybody wants to see all these machine guns. So you could come in and rent one of these guys, take it onto the range and try it out. It's really, really cool. Look at the training rooms. They have 2 different training rooms. They have multiple ranges that you can shoot just about everything that is imaginable. That you can bring in and shoot. Or like I said, if you don't have your own gun, you can rent one and fire it that way, all the way up to the huge .50 caliber that I was able to shoot. So just look at all the accessories, like I said, the ammunition, the supplies, everything that you can imagine. So take a look at these. Look at these colored handguns. My gosh, I'd never seen anything like this. I guess to each his own. You can get anything that you want, any color that you want. It's just absolutely amazing what was there. And like I said, look at all the lanes. There are 21 or actually 25. And there it is. There's the big gun. There's the .50 cal right there that I get to shoot. What an experience that will be. So get ready for that here in just a little while. It was so awesome to shoot. And I tell you, like I said, when I shot it, it's like it actually takes the air out of the room when you shoot something like that. So just everything you can imagine. Like I said, this is located in Grapevine, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And look at poor little Natalie. She's still giving the tour, and what a great tour she gave. She had no idea that I didn't have the right switch pushed. There's the gunsmith she talks about. And like I said, not only can you when you buy a gun, can you tweak it or do what you want, you can take your existing gun in there. And this is the VIP area, which was really cool. If you're a VIP member, you get your own private range, your own meeting areas, your own little private training that you can go through. It's really, really cool. And then they have rooms like this, hospitality suites, where you can go in and take a break. There's food, there's beverages, not alcoholic beverages, of course, but there is everything else that you can imagine. You can have a meeting there. There's sweet Natalie again. Isn't she gorgeous? And you can just really enjoy yourself. So there it is, Texas Gun Experience in Grapevine, Texas. I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Well, I think you'll agree, what a great place that is. TG&E as they go by, the Texas Gun Experience. I left some information down in the description for you. If you're ever in the Grapevine, Texas area right here in Dallas-Fort Worth, you really need to check it out. Well, up next is my interview with the great NATALIE Stanier. Don't go away, because right after that, we get to go shoot the gun together.
I have my degree in radio, television, and minor in journalism from Stephen F. Austin State University. And I always knew I wanted to be the girl like with a tornado behind her and her hair's whipping. You know, I thought that might be fun, but what's the likelihood that that would happen? But I had some amazing mentors who said, go to school for it, just try it. So I went to school. So after I graduated, I actually interned at Channel 8 WFAA right here in Dallas-Fort Worth and became a news reporter as green as you could imagine. Green news reporter down in Austin for the ABC affiliate KVUE. They gave me a chance. They took a huge gamble on me, and I had an amazing time there. One night I was home and I caught on television on CMT a show, a 2-hour program or something like that called Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders Making the Team. And I remembered that was always on my bucket list because I was kind of an Oilers fan, but they left. But I was always a Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders fan. I thought they were the most amazing, professional group for women that got to entertain the world. I mean, all over the world, our troops on television, they were famous in my eyes, and I thought that was something I've always wanted to do. So at the end of the day, it's 36 girls who make it, and really most of those are veterans. They were already on the team, and so I really probably about 15, a chance of 1,000, 15 out of 1,000, and because I was also in my 30s, so they're like, oh, great. But I thought I'm gonna have fun anyway. It'll be an amazing experience. And so I started training for it and working out and getting my flexibility back, and showed up to tryouts and ended up making it the first year that I tried out. I think it was the last one cut the day before squad photo, which meant I went months in this organization. I wasn't a fit that year, and I was like, oh, but that took a lot out of me, that emotionally, mentally, physically. So I went back the next year and I tried out, and they took me. So I got to become a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader and follow my dreams and do the jump splits at 32 and 33 years old. You know, you typically have a day job or you're a full-time student as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. And then you have this night job basically where you go to practices and then you get to perform at amazing football games, and then you get to do these phenomenal appearances for people who also maybe love the Dallas Cowboys or the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. It was a nightmare to make. I always call it the most rewarding nightmare I've ever been through, because making the team was a nightmare, but I really, really got so much out of that experience and loved every minute. And from that, I've had so many other amazing experiences come from being a part of such an amazing, phenomenal organization like the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders. I have some friends, another production company who works closely with the NFL has extended opportunities for me to help produce the NFL draft for the last few years, and then the Pro Bowl. And I just got a call recently to help out with the Super Bowl. I'm going to the Super Bowl, I can't believe it. For all I know, it could be changing porta potties, but I don't care. Because I did not go there as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, that's for sure. We did not make it there. So those are just amazing, just life's been good. I've counted my blessings every moment. I have one memory that I'll never forget as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader that most people will never get to experience. Doing the hospital visits and being with these kids who are battling true issues, diseases, and they're too sick to go home for the holidays, and so their families hopefully with them at Cook Children's or Scottish Rite, wherever it was that we would go visit, and to be able to put a smile on their face for even just a moment, because I know they're probably in pain. When we would come in, or Rowdy, the mascot, you know, and just to see them smile and be so happy, or because we would actually do the visits with players, and if a favorite player went into their room, it just, that to me that's really what it's all about. Because we can sit here and talk about rivalries and who's, what team's doing better, or who's going to the Super Bowl, or who's making the most money. I'm all about that. I'm all about, capitalism. But at the end of the day, when you can really pour into your community and you can love on them, knowing that they are loving on that team, I think there's just nothing like it. Then my husband, his brother, Joseph and Jared, had this vision of creating a true experience with firearms. So they spent about 5 years researching other gun ranges around the United States, finding out what worked, what didn't work, what was good, what was bad, what would be profitable, what do people want when it comes to firearms, what do they need? Do we need to have a gunsmith? Do we need to have constant training? Do we need to have training rooms or event areas? These were all aspects about the entire company that they wanted to take advantage of if it was something that the community needed. So after the 5 years of research, they decided to kind of make this dream become a reality and took out a big old loan and and started their American dream of creating Texas Gun Experience. And with a lot of help and a lot of support from amazing people surrounding them, this was born, the Texas Gun Experience. And it's so much fun. It's 35,000 square feet of guns, of on-site gunsmith training. We have even an area with knives that you can come search. Knives are a huge, actually that's it. This is in its own right. This is huge. People come from all over to get knives. That was just for you. It's crazy. There's actually a gun here that I've never shot, but I've been in the room when it has been fired, and I can promise you it's an experience I've never felt in my life. The compression that you have from that is unheard of. In the gun range, it's an indoor range. You can shoot up to 50 cal. This is actually a mini gun. Do you want to try it?
Really?
Yeah, you want to try it? I've never shot it, but I bet we could probably get some special permission. You want to try it?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it.
Typically, the full-size version is mounted on aircraft. It comes in 20 millimeter and 30 millimeter. Prime example of that would be the A-10 Warthog. So typically the shells out of that are about the size of a Red Bull can, and it fires them at about 50 rounds per second. Now when you get ready to shoot, you're going to push both of these contacts in, all the way in, alright? Hold them there until I pat you on the shoulder, that'll show the gun's done, alright? Now, this switch is up, gun's armed, it's ready to go. When it's down, she's turned off. You ready, boss? Alright. Gun's hot, go ahead and fire when ready.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow! Oh my god.
That little guy wouldn't worry about that. Definitely a pattern here.
I think you got him, Bill.
That's amazing. You don't even move. You don't even move it. I mean, once you hone in on that.
Right there. It's less like firing a gun and more like pointing a water hose. About 5 kilometers. So, 3 miles.
Wow, that was an.
Yeah.
Once you start shooting, you don't even want to take your hands off of it. You want to just.
You don't. You just want to follow it and let her eat.
Wow, that's all I can say. I had no words then. I have no words now. It just, when you shoot a gun like that, it literally sucks the air out of the room. It's the strangest feeling. You could tell by the reaction of the crew behind me what it was like to be in that room. Just an unbelievable situation. If you ever have that opportunity, if you're ever in this area, go by there and tell them you want to shoot the minigun. It's 4 seconds, and it's well worth every second of it. So I'd like to thank Natalie Wood Stanier. It's so great to see her. I just love her so much. I've known her for so long. Come by TG&E and check them out. And if you enjoyed this video today, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You never know what you're going to see here with me and my buddy, Mr. Milo. It's just every week's a different thing. So And I mentioned Mr. Milo, and you know what time it is. We wouldn't be able to get away with it if we didn't show Milo's moment. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Love you guys.